The Fortnite community has changed so much since like the 2018 2019 era, and it's actually crazy to me that I feel like a community has actually gotten better. I'm telling you, every community has its toxicity and, just negativity, but I'm telling you, the Fortnite community has changed so much. A lot of the items, a lot of the conversations that we're having today could never happen back then, okay? And that's saying something, whether it would be like releasing old skins, you know, or just conversations about gameplay items. Like I think about this a lot. Everyone complained about the planes when they first came out. If the planes came back exactly like how they were on day one, barely anyone would complain. And maybe it's because of the skill gap, and the skill gap has changed. I don't know. But we went from planes to that one Venom Carnage mythic back in Chapter 2, Season 8. That thing was broken. If you knew that someone was just somewhere in the area and you just clicked, it was going to grab them. And it did like 100 something damage. It was crazy. It was one of the most broken items in the game. Did anyone complain? No. Barely. Okay. I can't believe that we're actually at a point where the Fortnite community is actually just way better. Like, I just feel like, I don't know if it's me getting older and myself changing, or if it generally is that the Fortnite community has gotten better. I still remember, not even like forgetting about season 10, season 9, season 8, season 7 versus now. You know, um so obviously Renegade Raider has come back. Okay? Renegade Raider, Aerial Assault Trooper, Raider's Revenge, and Aerial Assault 1. And obviously these skins were so rare that like the only people complaining are obviously the few people who had it. But now this has brought back the conversation for the millionth time, not gonna lie, about should Battle Pass skins return. This conversation could never happen in 2019. Remember when everyone was spamming revert, revert, revert? Just because there was no siphon in public games? Remember that? Dude. Now siphon's not even in competitive anymore. And barely anyone complained. They did do those trials. I think chapter 5 season 4 they did the trials, so it might come back in the future, just slightly different. But yeah, the whole conversation of should Battle Pass skins return has come back for the millionth time. And honestly, I'm one of those people where it's like, it's nearing 2025. I don't care if Fortnite brings back, OG items. And, I have the Season 3 skins all the way up until, Dark Voyager. I generally don't care if they bring back the OG, like Chapter 1 skins, Chapter 2, Chapter... Like, I don't care. Like, the only people who do care are, like, children, No, not my OG skin. No, no. Like, yeah, I think it was Pizzo that said, like, do you think he could go to a bar and be like, hey, I have Purple Skull Trooper and get people with it? Of course not. Are you serious? And it's just, I don't know. I'm not selfish. I think it's cool that new players who, maybe were very young at the time or just weren't playing at the time get to, experience and have these skins, because Fortnite is getting older. Okay, It's going to get older and older and older. There's going to be a point in time where there are going to be Fortnite skins that are older than the people playing the game. And it's like, oh, you weren't alive during that time to get that skin. Sucks to suck. So that's why I'm glad that they're kind of getting rid of the exclusivity. You know? So since last season, or Chapter 5, Season 4, after 18 months, skins from the Battle Pass can come to the shop. I think that's a great idea. You know? Especially for, like, collabs, Like, if you really like, Attack on Titan, and you like Eren Yeager, you can't get this skin. If you like Darth Vader, you can't get this skin because it was tied to a battle pass. And those are really popular characters that they just put behind the battle pass, which I think is really shitty, to be honest. So the fact that, that's kind of out of the water. Starter packs, like the Waypoint bundle or whatever, came back last season, which starter packs were technically never exclusive, from what I know. If you remember, Rogue Agent, where is it? This skin right here, Rogue Agent, came back on, I think, like September 15th, September 14th, or September 18th of 2018. They did that because people on mobile couldn't get starter packs, so they just threw it into the item shop. And then a few months later, they brought back Rogue Agent for iPhone users, if you remember that. They brought it back specifically to mobile because you couldn't get it on mobile when it was first released. Little Fortnite knowledge like that I remember. Like, I can't believe that these skins came back. And the conversations around, like, oh, should Battle Pass skins be next, isn't brought with, like, and don't get me wrong, there definitely are people who are upset about the idea of Black Knight coming back or whatever, but, like, come on, dude. Black Knight was late 2017, early 2018. It is almost 2025 now. There's no way you care, okay? And I do know that they are going to give like Renegade Raider and all that OG styles. I think that's pretty cool. That's fine. But yeah, it's just like, wow. Every day something new happens and I just get reminded how much, like, the community has actually gotten better. Because way back in, I want to say definitely 2019, Fortnite felt more like the, like, Overwatch community or like the League community, in terms of, like, balancing, in terms of, just all of that. People these days don't care about having some fun broken items compared to back then. Just keep it out of ranked, which they do keep it out of ranked, I think. If not, ranked players just don't care as much these days, and I think that's crazy to think about. Like, when it comes to any community, it'll always be very difficult because it's just a bunch of people. There's going to be good people, there's going to be bad people. They might have similar thinking, they might not. You can't control those groups of people, But I really do feel like the community has gotten better. And I've been feeling like this since, I want to say, 2020, 2021, that I started to notice this big shift between the community from the 2018, 2019 era to basically now. It's just crazy, man.